Okay. There we go. Live stream created. Where's my controller? So I can jump on into the game here. Just quickly here, just get squared away. Oh, just forgot to put TV on here. And also, yeah, sort of background noise once more. It's a prevalent thing every day, practically. But I'm here today, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to just right away try to get this going. See what's up. Because I haven't done this Chiori's character story quest yet. Also, just like, kind of spoilers, but not for what I might do next for streaming some other time. Is I might try to go into my friend's account to try and progress the Archon story for him. But I think I'm gonna, like, since it's like a lot of stuff I've already seen, I'm just gonna like skip through a lot of the stuff. Up until the beginning of the Fontaine story stuff. And then probably start streaming there, play through that, because I've not yet to record that on any video that I've done, as well as any stream.
Let's see what they're for. Fontaine Fashion Week? Ooh, why don't we go check out some of the shops? Maybe we can pick up some cool new clothes.
Potentially, but also probably not, knowing how you first. No clothes for the traveler. No clothes for the mean.
I told you I could do it using the leftover funds from the original deposit. Don't tell me you're afraid that I cheaped out on the dress.
No, not at all. I have only the fullest faith in your work, Miss Chiori.
Oh, new clothes from Chiori, and like for business or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, get new outfits, but knowing how diverse they have yet to at all for all these years, give traveler any clothes, neither for Aether or Lumine, but yeah. But however, pretty much every other characters of the starter team, like Amber, Lisa, Kaya, have at least got one other outfit. But anyways, I'm doing Chiori's character story quest because I've yet to do it, and this is actually my first time witnessing it, of what's going on in it. Everything that's going on everywhere. Yeah, exactly.
I'm just in shock, that's all. It's always been my dream to wear a Chiori boutique dress for my wedding. I really thought the chance had passed me by.
Nice.
Wait, isn't that Chiori? She's actually at her shop
Perhaps
today?
it's because of Fontaine Fashion Week.
Oh, you've got a point there. Well, once she's done with her customer, we can go and ask her.
I'm a woman of my word. If I say I can do something, then it'll be done. The first rule of business
Everything,
is to
but
always
nothing at
keep
the same
your
time, is
promises.
what you mean to say. Right. Nah. Anyways.
Remember to not fold the gown, or store it under direct sunlight. I'd recommend only taking it out on the day of the wedding. From the look on your face, I can tell that may be a little difficult for you.
Oh, I'll try my best. Once he sees me in this, his jaw is gonna drop straight to the floor.
Chiori, you're actually at your shop today.
Is that really so shocking? It is mine, after all. Anything you're looking for today? A custom design, or perhaps some ready-to-wear outfits for kids?
Hey, Paimon's not a kid.
We actually wanted to ask about Fontaine Fashion Week.
Oh, that. Well, if news of the event has reached your ears, I suppose the Fontaine Apparel Association's advertising efforts have paid off.
However, kind of, yeah. However, like, with this character, though, she's, I believe, originally in a zoom-in and or I guess proper saying, more originally she's from Inazuma. However, she's just, I guess, just chilling out, living, doing a business in Fontaine. Not always, not all the time, but like obviously like an in-between example, I guess, would probably be this Amber, for example, I guess. I don't know.
Are there any fun and popular activities that we can
Don't
take
think
part in?
Amber's edgy or passive aggressive, and neither is Lisa, of course. Neither is, or they're overly wholesome. I feel like a nice in between would probably be like Shinksho, and or I don't know, dare I say, maybe Traveler.
Fashion Week isn't what I'd call fun, but it certainly always attracts a crowd. It's a fashion extravaganza that only takes place once a year, after all.
Yeah, she is, but who knows? From what I heard in lore-wise, I don't know, she might be shortened down to years of life, apparently.
Will you be
Supposedly.
showing us some of your designs
I forget where I heard that, though.
Of course. All designers at the Court of Fontaine use the week to advertise their brand. If you're lucky, you could even land a large amount of orders as soon as the main show ends. Come to think of it, it was also at a previous fashion week that our label first took off.
Aren't you pretty much an established name now? People will still buy your clothes even if you don't participate this year, right?
Yeah, that's not quite how it works. While many people buy clothes for fit and style, the fashion industry also strongly values a label's artistic vision and creative direction. Why would anyone patronize a label that hasn't even bothered to put out any new designs for the year? In the end, fashion is just a representation of the spirit of the times. People support your brand because they support the vision it represents.
Okay, so maybe fashion
What
is
the
more
hell?
complicated than Mama thought. All that complicated stuff aside, you're saying we'll be able to see new Chiori designs at the show?
Absolutely. The design.
But yeah, after this, if I do finish this
I'm just
today,
waiting for the fabrics to
this
arrive.
Shiori character story quests, all that'll be left for me, at least for the time being, is who is it?
Well, I still have a certain partiality to Inazuma-made fabrics. The
Sino's
textures are pleasant
character
to
story quest
touch,
part 2.
and their familiarity
Don't know why my
gives me a
mind
sense
was
of
drawing a
security.
blank there for a second.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's that feeling of home.
Ugh, something like that. Yes.
We're a long way from Inazuma, though. Aren't you concerned that your shipment might get lost or stolen along the way?
No need to worry. I've already taken steps to ensure that it'll arrive safely. I've entrusted the job to Komani Express's most reliable courier.
Oh, let me guess, it's like
Excuse me.
Kirara, yeah.
Coming through. Coming through. Chiori, your shipment's here. I know it's quite late, so I'm really, really sorry.
Deep breaths, Kirara, then start again.
Oh, so Kirara's the courier you were talking about.
Hi, and welcome to the stream.
Oh, hey, Traveler and Paimon. Fancy seeing
Just
you here
once
in
again,
Fontaine.
play more of this
It's
game.
been a while.
Even though if I played too much of it at this point, it'll be Steven's new favorite character. And she's alright. Not the most terrible character. I'm willing to give any character pretty much a chance. I try to be a pretty fair guy at everything. So it has indeed.
This is the second time that you've seen me flub a delivery job now, isn't it? Oh,
Second.
You somehow always happen to catch me off my game, huh?
So, what was your hold-up?
Second,
Sailing
wait.
delays, bad weather?
Maybe referring to her character hangout, maybe?
Huh?
I forget if she has a character hangout.
I
Think?
just ran into a bit of trouble, that's all.
Bandits, then? Or treasure hoarders? A few run-ins on the road aren't usually enough to give you any trouble.
Well, I didn't run into anyone exactly. I just got
I recognize that movement of her tail. Hotels were doing the same thing during like an event for that whole Genius Invocation TCG event, I think, where they're like in the desert trying to catch some bandits or whatever using the cards as a way of communication to steal and ship goods across nations or whatever. Your tails.
Keeping you honest as always, I see.
Alright. I was stopped by a group of bandits as soon as I entered Fontaine. They were a little different from the ones I usually run into. I could hear them mumbling about Komunia Express. It was obvious they were looking for someone with two tails.
So it was a targeted hit?
I got the sense that they were actually targeting Chiori's goods.
My fabric shipment?
In my live channel, and maybe it's slowly gaining some traction from me, like promoting it a little bit. Since I guess it's fair because it's still another one of my channels that I don't really do too much with nowadays. This was kind of like technically the other channel that I upload on now, mainly when it comes to actual videos. Was my original channel. I did have like a little bit of stuff on it way back, like in 2016, but I thought it wasn't good and it didn't get any views at all, so I kind of just deleted them. They were just like pretty poorly recorded videos on mobile, me playing some not so great mobile games, and then I started off with playing NES games then on this channel, starting anew in 2017, this channel. And then just kept making a lot of stuff that would relate to gameplay on this channel. And now this channel is just kind of more of a live stream channel, as you could tell. And on top of that, I do still plan to...
Otherwise, they'd stuff me into my delivery box and toss me into the sea to drown.
Oh, jeez. But I still have some footage backed up to edit and get out that I've had for like over a year now for this channel. For this live channel that was once a gameplay channel, mainly, and what I uploaded on. And it was just like, it really depends. Like, I feel like I would have had to have an early start on it, and I probably would have to have a specific way of doing it. And on top of that, with me doing it for years, even if I wasn't really getting too much views, I kind of just did it for fun. But then I kind of got burnt out on it, and now the only form of this I like doing, for the most part, is streaming the game.
I'm good. I'm still a yokai after all. I turned them over to the
Yokai.
guards. It just took me a while to round them all up.
Well, it's not completely out of the ordinary for one of your deliveries to get intercepted. But it still doesn't make sense how you knew it was my goods they were after. You've got other deliveries to make in Fontaine, don't you? Is there something else that you're keeping from me?
Huh? Well...
There goes her tails again.
Perhaps I need to reconsider how many stars to give you on my review.
You always know how to get me, Chiori. Alright, I'll talk. So, I kinda wanted to know why anyone would order a hit on me, so I spent a bit of time investigating. One of the bandits had a loose tongue, which saved me some time. He said that a certain person had commissioned them to intercept Chiori Boutique's delivery.
And who might this person be?
Chiori, why don't we just let this one go? I mean, I didn't really get injured, and you've still got Fashion Week to worry about.
I appreciate your kindness, Kirara, but if I don't teach this person a lesson, I doubt they'll stop here.
Damn.
Anyone that dares to mess with one of my friends deserves a stern talking to and then some.
Well, at least Chiori has a good heart. And friend, I mean, I guess she means Kirara, I guess.
Alright. The guy
Oh,
said
well,
that the commissioner was someone
they're
by the name
setting it up
of
for
Boutique.
like, oh, it's some bandits targeting Shiori's goods specifically for whatever reason, and then Kiara spent time investigating it a bit and figured out who it was, as she said right there. And yeah,
Know that name
not a
rings
terrible
bell.
story.
Wouldn't you say, Kirara?
Well, that's exactly why I didn't want to bring it up to you.
So you both know this Uter guy?
Uter.
Chiori's complaints about him, sure. He's a fellow fashion designer who's made it his goal in life to make hers as miserable as possible.
Damn, so rivals in other words, but
So he's like a business rival.
Yeah, but not in a good sense, it seems
A
like.
rival is what you call someone who fights you fair and square. Uter, however, just has it out for me as a designer. He's publicly disparaged my
Yeah,
design
some more
choices,
so,
my use of materials.
not a rival, but something else.
Practically tried every trick in the book to ruin my good name. I've already warned him before to compete with me fair and square, but I guess he prefers playing dirty. Well, I'm more than happy to oblige.
Wait, Chiori, where are you going?
To teach
Somewhere.
someone a lesson. You must be tired after your long journey. Why don't you rest in my shop for a little while before heading back?
Chiori! Wait!
And she's gone.
Oh no. What should we do?
You seem concerned. Should we be worried about Chiori?
Well, she's always been the type of person to face things head on. But with her fiery temper, I'm just worried whatever she's about to do will feel negative publicity about her right before the start of Fashion Week. Traveler?
True, I
Could you
guess.
go after and check out the situation for me? As a formal employee of Komania Express, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to get involved.
Yeah, we'll take good care of
So
Chiori.
business appearance, concerns,
Well,
essentially.
to be honest, I'm more worried about that Uter guy's safety.
Oh damn, so she's gonna kill him. When they talk about tonight. What a simple quest name. It seems. Alright, well. Okay, well it's just right over here, I guess. So no need to switch out. However, I will switch out one thing.
Here, let me help.
Let me help. Oh hey. Guess this character's in this quest. Thought I'd only see her in the event, but at least she
Officer.
makes an appearance in permanent in-game content.
Nothing good ever
Shep
comes out
Bruce.
of you addressing me like that. Oh? And I see the Traveler and Paimon are here too.
Chevraz, we meet again.
Are you out on patrol?
Well, things have been fine on my end. We were able to bring in a large number of recruits thanks to that film we made.
I'm pretty sure the voice actor for Chebrus is the same one who voices Futaba in Persona 5, Jesse Raspberry in Final Fantasy VII Remake, who else? Magilu in Tales of Berseria, and I think one other that I might be missing, but yeah.
I suppose the trade-off
Those
is
are the
that I'm
ones
now
that come off the top of my
constantly
head.
getting stopped for autographs while out on patrol. Not ideal, if you ask me.
Not ideal.
Well, you were one of the leading roles after all.
So, did something happen?
Indeed it did.
Oh, it's
I'll
about
need
that
you to come
film.
with me.
I only ever hear that phrase from you. Usually I'm the one asking people to do that.
Well, are you coming?
Not before I know what you're planning.
Have I ever made a bad call?
The better question is, have you ever made one that didn't violate proper procedure?
Okay. A man hired a group of bandits to mug my friend. I'm about to go teach him a lesson.
Are you sure this is something you should be telling the captain of the special patrol? It's getting hard to tell whether you're here to report a case or turn yourself in for one.
Neither. I'm requesting personal supervision from said captain, so I don't do anything too out of line.
Are you planning to?
Not if I can help it.
All right. Where is
Oh,
this
boy.
person?
I think she's wearing a headphone. I think those are headphones for like blocking sound for the gun. Dang it. I bumped Elgato then. I bumped it, no! Now the worst part is it's probably not even going to register that something's there. Alright, it goes. Please register. Please. Okay, I was just like... Devices... Are you serious? No way. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to close the application. And I'm gonna have to reopen it and hopefully it picks up. Bump it again to fix it. it's kind of loud though. Now I have to like readjust this volume. Back down to 10. There you go. Please, okay. Kind of sucks that the USBs weren't out where I had to plug it in at. So yeah.
Just promise you'll start trying to keep yourself out of trouble.
Well, when trouble stops.
Someone was
coming my
talking to me
way,
about some, so I was
I'll
trying to
let
reach
you know
over
that.
to, well, yeah. Gaming with Ted. No, I'm joking.
This should be the place. You all wait.
You know,
Oh, shit.
Sevras, Paimon gets the sense that you two are actually pretty close.
It's just as Chiori said. We got to know each other
Oh,
pretty
man.
well in our lines of work. You could call it a you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours sort of situation.
Does Chiori often need your help?
I'd say it's mutual. The Special Patrol needs her help quite often as well. We've got tough problems of our own. Getting people to talk, for example. The uniform.
So she's good at making people
They're
talk
intimidating.
through.
Most people clam up the minute they see us. Lips sealed so tight, getting them to talk almost feels like trying to break into the fortress of Meripede. But put them in a clothing boutique, and they suddenly start gushing faster than the waters at the Fountain of Lucine.
Oh, is it because they're trying to show off or something?
Yep. People are vain creatures. They can't help but want to talk up new developments in their lives or show off how much they know about other people. And nothing brings out that sort of vanity quite like fashion. As a result, Chiori often picks up on all kinds of information in her shop. Most of her customers
Damn.
are members of the upper class, which means they're pretty much up to the gills in wealth and intel.
You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours.
Mm-hmm.
Huh, Paimon gets it now.
Exactly. I'm also here to ensure Chiori's safety. Those who make trouble for her also tend to be rich and powerful. And in some very rare cases, I'm forced to protect other people from Chiori herself. So, who got on her case this time? It's been a while since I last saw her that angry.
Oh, so this is what happened.
They're waiting.
Huh? Uter, you say?
You've heard of him?
Yep. He's made trouble for Chiori several times already. He's fond of pretty much every dirty trick in the book. I heard that even the Maison Gardiennage issued him a warning due to his behavior. So he's back at it, huh? His funeral, I guess.
Damn.
Whoa, what's this about a funeral all of a sudden?
I just meant that Uter's done for. Now bring it in, you two. Get right up close.
Sure, but why?
Because this is probably going to turn into one of those very rare cases I just talked about.
Oh my. Holy.
What are you doing? Stay away from me!
Has anyone ever taught you the definition of stupidity?
Huh?
Stupidity is doing the same meaningless thing over and over again. It appears you've forgotten what I told you before. So, allow me to refresh your memory. Lay off the dirty tricks. Oh, and if you dare lay your hands on my friend again, you can expect a far less pleasant landing next time.
Chiori?
Officer, an assault's in progress! Please, officer, you've got to do something!
Of course. I'll do my utmost to investigate the situation. Unfortunately, I was chatting with this traveler and seemed to have missed what happened. Not to worry, though. If you'd allow me to search the scene, I'm sure I'll be able to collect some useful evidence. You don't mind, do you? There's nothing in there that would implicate you in any illegal activity, I would hope.
Forget it. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Ms. Chiori, I must also ask you to refrain from engaging in such disorderly conduct in the future, especially out in the open like this.
Apologies, officer. I guess you could say I'm just used to tossing out any trash I come across on the street.
You...
Is there anything else either of you have to say for yourselves?
That's all from me. I sincerely hope that today's events will never happen again.
We'll see about that.
Damn.
Whoa, that scared the heck out of Paimon. How did he just go flying out like that?
Such incredible strength.
You're too kind.
Now's not the time to be accepting compliments. What happened to not doing anything too out of line?
Oh, not if I could help it, is what I said. And I think I kept to that. I started with a verbal warning, but he displayed neither shame nor remorse. If anything, he kept running his mouth with insults and threats.
Insults and threats so bad that he deserved to be tossed out like a sack of trash?
Believe it or not, they were that bad. He deserved to get knocked down a peg. It's the only way to get him to stop.
Holy.
You could have reported him to the guards.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it's her way or the highway.
but it'll take some time for them to gather evidence. And he denied that he ever had anything to do with those bandits. I don't want anything else to happen during Fontaine Fashion Week. On top of that, if Kirara is going to continue delivering goods for me, the least I can do is guarantee her safety. Oh, that reminds me. There is another favor I'd like to ask of you today.
What a shame. I believe you've already used up your favor quota for the day.
Have I? Well, it's a good thing I was planning on taking an advance on tomorrow's quota then.
Don't you think you're maxed out on advances already?
I always pay you back in information, don't I? It's just like you said. You scratch my back, and I scratch yours.
Holy. Gosh, climb up the wall, I guess. Oh yeah, depending on how things go, for both of you in the chat that I know of in person, but also not in person at the same time, I guess. Might go over to my cousin's place today, maybe.
We're
Depends.
back. You were gone for an awfully long time. Oh, please tell me nothing bad happened. There's nothing to worry about. All you need to know is that you'll never have to worry about someone in Fontaine messing with your deliveries again.
Sorry, Chiori. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble.
What are you talking about?
Once-
You didn't do anything wrong. Those
Yeah,
greedy
attempt 2,
bandits are going.
because apparently
Along with a
Jakal's
certain
gonna.
someone who doesn't know when to let off the
Well, I think
bad
it's fine. He
tricks.
uses his real name, first name on most of his stuff for some reason, but yeah. Just Kyle. It's like, yeah, it's gonna attempt going there as well.
The next
So I was
time
like,
you
I
do
guess
the
I'll try
same.
as well.
Call
'cause
the
I tried
Special
yesterday.
Security and Surveillance Patrol. They'll escort you half of the way, and the Spina di Rusula can take the second half. With that sort of escort, the next time you make a delivery, those treasure hoarders won't go anywhere near your goods. Unless, of course, it's to offer to carry them for you.
Good one, Chiori.
I'm being serious. You know me. If I bring something up, you can assume it's already a done deal. You're going back to Inazuma tomorrow, right?
Wait, you don't mean...
I've already spoken to the captain of the Special Patrol. As discussed,
Oh.
the patrol's going to take a small detour during their daily training tomorrow. As for Navia, I'll give her a heads up in a bit.
There's really no need. I'm just a simple kid. I don't need to be surrounded by a bunch of armed guards. Or ones with sunglasses, for that matter. Don't you think this is a bit much?
Well, you certainly shouldn't count on such a procession for every trip you make to Fontaine. It's just a one-off thing. For my own peace of mind. It'll also show those guys what'll happen to those who dare to mess with my friends.
Since she's already chopped to the trouble, just think of it as a you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours type of situation.
Yes, well put.
Well, if you think it's a good idea, Traveler, then I guess it's fine.
Well, with the bad guys out of the way and your goods safely delivered, everything should be good to go for Fontaine Fashion Week, right?
I believe so.
I don't know for
I'll try
sure.
to churn out a few more
if-
outfits over the
well,
next few days.
I
I've
guess
heard a lot
same
of
goes
suppliers
for
will be participating
my
this
cousin.
year.
He kind of uses his 9 times out of 10 uses his first name at least bare minimum on everything as well. It seems for whatever reason, whether it be his initial and or first name. But yeah, Keston might be working today. Maybe I don't know. Though I thought today was supposed to be one of his days off.
Someone's gonna take a guess and say suppliers are super important.
But of
But
course,
once
they
again,
supply us designers with funding, equipment, factory access.
I wouldn't doubt if the
You have
kids
to work
workplace
with
is
them
like,
if you
oh
want to
yeah,
become a
can you work
truly
today?
renowned fashion house.
Well, at least to that, he's a guy who doesn't know how to say no. I do not know why I put your message there, but I cannot see it unless that's intentional.
That's also why
On the
this year's
chat.
Fashion Week is so important to me.
But isn't your brand already really famous, Chiori? Your clothes are so pretty and so nice to wear. I can't help but brag about them to my customers whenever I get the chance.
But oh yeah, on a different note though, I did get Wind Waker. The, physical, complete, the HD version for Wii U. And I took a look at it. The disc is fine upon a surface appearance. Just bare minimum. Nothing, no comment. And bare minimum, the disc looks fine. It was just like a little bit dirty on the reading side, but a simple wipe down. Yeah.
Even so, I would imagine there are still people who've never heard of the Chiori brand. Yes?
Well, I mean, with the amount of places that I deliver to, it's only natural that some people from other nations haven't heard of it.
Then it's still not famous enough. My goal is to make the Chiori brand renowned throughout all of Teyvat.
Snapped in 2 pieces.
All of it? Your business would have to get pretty huge then.
That's fine. It was kind of weird how they packaged it though. It was like kind of in a small box. It almost made me think, because it's even the game they just like kept the disc in there, but not the cover. But no, it wasn't there. It's just a fucking little square box. They just had it set diagonally in there, upright. Which I guess where there was like paper and stuff to cushion on either side. Which, yeah, I guess it works and it's fine. Cover and the game itself, most importantly, is fine. It's just like a little bit of dirt just that I wiped off.
Wait,
Well, not really
that mean I
dirt,
could
but
just go to
just,
any
it looked like a
chain
smudge
over
stain
the
at most, and
continent
that was
to get my
it though.
clothes fixed? It has been pretty inconvenient having to come to Fontaine every time I need to get them patched up.
Alternatively, of course, you could just be a bit more careful with them. They're already about as durable as I can make them.
Okay, I'll admit, they do get snagged on branches pretty often. But I can't help it. It's hard to be careful about that sort of thing when you're trying to take a nice nap in a tree.
Well, if that's your dream, Chiori, then we should do our best to make it a reality. Is there anything we can do to help out with Fashion Week?
I'm sure I could think of something.
Ooh, what is it? What is it?
Why don't you come to my shop tomorrow and model for me? Simply put, you'll serve as my living mannequin.
Living
Oh,
mannequins.
so we get to try on some of your clothes? Got it.
Seeing them off the rack will also give me the chance to make some small adjustments to the stitching and the silhouette of the designs.
Nobody actually for once gonna see. Do you need us for the run? Too?
No need. We've already booked the models for that. If you like them, though, feel free to visit the boutique and see if anything catches your eye. I'll even give you a special discount.
Ooh, sounds great! Paimon was just starting to get curious about all this design stuff.
Then we have a deal. You'll model some formal wear, traveler. And I don't know. Paimon here will show off some kids' designs. I'll see you both tomorrow then.
Yep, sounds good. Wait, kids' clothes? Paimon told you already, she's not a little kid.
But you have the body of one, practically, so. It's like the only that it's too small too, so it's probably the reason. Paimon. Alright. Alright. Fast forward in time. Early in the morning. Oh snap.
Chiori, we're here!
You're here early. I haven't even opened the shop yet.
Wait, has Kirara left already?
Yep, with the special patrol. Bright and early.
Did everything go alright on the road?
I believe so. The patrol makes for quite the entourage. The way they marched forward with Kirara in the center, you'd think she was some sort of VIP. For the second leg, the Spina also came with a pretty large group, led by Navia herself. They took care to clear the path beforehand as well. Kirara won't so much as step on a single stray rock on her journey. I even heard that Navia decided out of the blue to make a batch of macarons as a going-away gift for Kirara. An excellent souvenir to remember Fontaine by, I'd say.
Yeah.
Sounds like Navia really
She's
got
like,
into
alright,
it.
I'm gonna cook for you. Bam.
My thoughts exactly. She even lamented the fact that she didn't have time to prepare something even fancier. I'm pretty sure she can't wait for another escort opportunity to come her way.
You know, now that you mention Navia, Paimon thinks the two of you are actually pretty similar. You say what you mean, and when you have an idea, you really hit the ground running.
I suppose that's why we're such good friends. Navia has a certain resilience about her. It's part of who she is. No matter what comes her way, she never bows down in the face of adversity. That sort of determination and courage is something I really admire. That same spirit is the true vision of my brand. When she first mentioned commissioning an outfit from my boutique, well, I'm sure you can imagine my excitement.
It's like finding the perfect brand ambassador, huh?
Indeed. Customers pay attention not just to the clothes, but also to the figures in society who wear said clothes. People like to copy the styles of those they look up to.
Huh. And here Paimon thought all that mattered was for the clothes to look cute.
Fashion is about more than just looks, my dear. Especially if you've got your sights set on a market the size of Tibet. Well, would you look at the time?
Oh yeah. Come on, let's get down to business. We're here to model.
Indeed. Give me a moment while I go retrieve some fabrics and sample outfits. Why don't you help me set up the shop displays in the meantime?
Set them up? How exactly?
Boy.
Just carefully organize the ready-to-wear clothes with an eye toward their types and styles. This way, we can guarantee that the customers will see something different every day.
Whoa, there sure is a lot that goes into running a store.
Well.
Well then, I'll leave the displays to you.
So, we just need to put all the clothes with similar styles together, right?
Yeah. No. Look at there. Thankfully, it lets you retrieve it. Thank God.
Not bad. You might just have an eye for design. Anyway,
Not bad.
let's move on
Thought
to
that was
the real
correct.
task at hand. Over here, stand still.
Okay.
I'll take your measurements first.
Alright.
Excuse me, Miss Chiori.
Oh, good morning, Leanne. How have you been recently?
Not too bad.
Your gown will be ready next week, so there's no need to worry about missing the ball. Or did you come here today because you'd like to make a new request, perhaps?
Oh, no. Nothing like that, Miss Chiori. To be honest, I came here today to cancel my order for that gown.
Cancel your order.
Place the attire. Oh, let me guess. That guy is fucking targeting her customers now. I'm guessing.
But you can keep the deposit, of course. I know you can't return any materials you've already used.
Don't worry about the materials. I'm more concerned about you. Did something happen, Leanne? Have your plans changed? It's all right. I'm not trying to make things difficult for you. I'll take note of the cancellation.
Thank you. I'm really sorry.
Don't worry about it. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
She's most likely gonna be quiet about it because she probably got threatened by like bandits or whatever,
Is
hired
it
by the
just Paimon, or
Uther
was she acting
guy.
a bit strange just now? Wonder why she wouldn't tell us why she was canceling her order.
It's not a big deal. These things happen every once in a while.
Oh wow, it's just gonna be
A
consistent
family
back to back.
emergency, an important payday falling through, a lover's quarrel, no one to take you to the ball. I've pretty much heard it all. Judging from the look on her face, something's keeping her from revealing the truth to us. It's best not to pry.
Well, guess this means you'll have more time to work on Fashion Week, right?
That's true. Come, let's pick up where we left off.
Oh, here goes another one. They're gonna cancel their order too.
Is Miss Chiori in?
Oh yeah, she's right there.
I am. How can I help you?
I'd like to return this item.
Oh, could I ask why?
It's just, not to my liking. You said I could get a refund if I wasn't satisfied, so that's why I'm here.
Is there something about it that didn't meet your expectations? Are the sleeves too short? Or is the color too dark? I can always make those adjustments for you.
No need. You don't have to concern yourself with that. I'd just like that refund, please.
And I'd be happy to process that for you. If you could just tell me the cause of your dissatisfaction.
Is Chiori here? I'd like to return my
Oh, yep, I fucking called it, dude.
Another one?
Something's
Is
going
there
on.
some sort of new calamity coming that I haven't heard about? Another flood? Or an apocalypse, maybe? What does the prophecy say this time? You'll be spared if you get rid of all your clothes? Surely the entire population of Fontaine didn't convene and pick this one day to come and return my clothes. What is going on?
What kind of rags are you trying to sell us, huh? The way I see it, this shop is nothing more than a black market front run by a bunch of dirty criminals.
Please calm down, sir.
What is he talking about?
Haven't you heard? Chiori Boutique has been exposed for having close ties with criminals. It's all over the papers.
And just who is it that dares to
Oh.
throw that accusation around?
Okay, I wasn't quite right on the money, but I was halfway there, so to
Well,
speak.
You tell us. The fabrics you've got here, they're all sourced from underground factories, aren't they?
I've been transparent about my materials from the very beginning. I've already proved there's nothing wrong with them. If a little hearsay and baseless slander are enough to convince you, then by all means, go ahead and hand over your garments right now. Spare yourself from that flood of yours. Or have you not been convinced of that one just yet?
You...
Elof!
Miss Chiori?
Go outside and help these customers with their return requests. There's no need to ask them why. We'll refund them at the purchase price.
Alright.
And once you're done, put up the sign that says we're closed for the day.
Got it.
Damn. Okay, so obviously the Uther guy came up with something. These rumors.
They couldn't be more fabricated if you tried. No need to worry about them. I'm sure they'll go away on their own in a few days. The real goal here is to divert my attention away from Fashion Week. The best response right now is to tune it out and focus on finalizing my designs.
If you say so, but Paimon still can't help but worry.
Yeah, shouldn't we do something? Like figure out who the hell spread the rumors, you
The
know?
best way to respond to public skepticism is to let your work speak for itself.
Yeah, you get some
There will
Phantom
be no doubt
Thieves
about the quality of my
going
work once my new designs
on,
are
cause the
released.
change of heart. No, I'm
The
joking.
public just has to see it for themselves.
Referencing that fucking the animation with Lynette and Fremine. That one animation on YouTube with the Persona style too, I think.
Miss Chiori, bad news!
Oh, for the love of... Can a woman not get a moment of peace to do her work? Go on. What's the matter now?
She got her behavior. She always behavior kind of reminds me of Madame M a little bit in Final Fantasy VII Remake.
It's alright. accessories
Rebirth.
supplier. They just sent word that they'll no longer be able to supply us during Fashion Week.
What? No accessories? Not even the ones we pre-ordered?
Yes, that's what their messenger said.
Damn.
And what about the models we asked them to book?
Whoa, whoa, no, no, no. My cat. Oh. My cat sat down on the thing. No. And also, oh my, why am I so loud? I just realized, maybe. No signal. Please come back on. Okay, thank God.
I think they'll probably pull out as well.
Even the suppliers believe those nasty rumors?
Dang.
Is the messenger still here?
No, they've already left.
So, no accessories means no brooches, no bow ties, things like that?
And of course, right when potentially Lumine and sure, I guess Paimon, but Lumine mainly. Okay. But basically, of course, right when the Traveler, like Lumine in my case, was gonna probably have some different clothing than these ones she's wearing.
Not just that.
Maybe we'll see it later, who knows, if it does happen.
Gold thread. All the elements that lend life and soul to my designs.
But if you take those away, does that mean you won't be able to make your designs at all?
Aloth, you stay and watch the shop. I'll go talk to the supplier myself.
Yeah, and we can vouch for you too. We'll make sure your supplier knows there's nothing wrong with your clothes.
Thank you. In that case, please come with me.
Okay. Let's get to doing things. And figure out what's really going on.
By the way, we really are just going to talk, right?
Of course. I wouldn't do anything to one of my business partners. Especially when a reasonable conversation should sit.
Oh, don't die, Lumine. I should have ground, like I should have slammed, like plunge.
Who is it?
Venger, it's Chiori. We've worked together all these years. The least you could do is allow me a face-to-face conversation.
Straightforward as always, I see. You know, there are certain conventions people usually follow if they want to seek someone's company. Sending a messenger, for example.
And when has following convention ever gotten me anywhere? Why hire a messenger when I can just explain things in person?
Have you read the papers today?
I don't like to waste my time on baseless lies and speculation. Maybe that's something you should consider as well.
You're right. I only subscribe to the Steambird. And most days I never even read the others.
So, these rumors. The Steambird was the one that published them?
No, not at all. They were in some second-rate fashion tabloids.
Well then, there you go. Those sort of headlines become old news faster than you can read them. Surely a bit of tabloid drama isn't worth cutting off my supply.
You would think that. But this time is different. Someone paid off the tabloids to publish the same article at once. They even went so far as to leave a copy in front of every house. That's how I first learned of the rumors.
Every house? That means someone must have been planning this for a very long time.
Oh yeah.
Seems your rival really pulled out all the stops this time, Chiori. The article was even published alongside a photo of you.
What sort of photo?
A photo of you beating up someone on the street.
Oh my God.
Yesterday? Wait,
Damn.
that means
So that guy probably had that all planned out. Dude, this that guy is the Uter guy. He seems like a mastermind.
Uter again.
Here, I've got a copy. See for yourselves.
We're about to see like a still frame of him flying out the front door. Within our good claims to be a clothing store with a unique style, but there is another side. this tale for those looking beneath that facade. Damn, like they pulled out all the stops in this one. Also been subject to a rough treatment at Chiori. Had this to say, a real brute, that one. Never mind refusing to tailor my clothes. Why she seized her scissors and began wrecking them and threw me out the window. Clothing store, more like a thief's lair, if you ask me. Damn.
Behind the scenes, the true Chiori
Got people hired to just be like, oh yeah, dude,
not a fashion
this happened.
house.
Even someone in the Fortress of Meribid, for fuck's sakes.
Relying on its close ties to the criminal underworld, the Chiori brand employs illegal competitive tactics to come out on top, giving hope to the evildoers among us that wrongdoing can still prevail, provided you conceal it under the guise of fashion and beauty.
I don't know what
Damn.
happened, and I don't want to comment on things that I didn't see with my own eyes. Still, that photo shows you to be the clear aggressor.
But it's a harass Chiori first.
Started it, that little...
I appreciate you standing up for me, Paimon, but it can't be helped now.
That's right. The court of public opinion has already made up its mind. Still, I've got to give your rival high marks for effort. They even dug up the fact that my father once served time in the Fortress of Meribid.
But that was so long ago.
In the world of fashion, your past is like a piece of clothing stained with mud. Once tainted, it can never be washed clean. They claim that most of your clientele are criminals and that those who buy your clothes are just like you. People who silence all dissent with violence.
The absurdity. I don't even know which part to laugh at the most.
Well, it's no laughing matter. Maybe your clientele are criminals. Maybe they're not. There's even the possibility that they're just people who happen to commit crimes after buying your clothes. But with the way this article combines fact with rumor, trying to determine the truth is practically an exercise of futility. It's not something people are just going to forget about in a day or two, especially when they've found several people to back up their claims.
Venger, are you sure you won't reconsider? If we go through with the show together, we can defeat them fair and square.
If I were younger, I might have said yes. But I'm no longer that brave young man with nothing to lose. I've got the family business to consider now. I'd be perfectly happy to work with you again after this. But my daughter is manning the store during Fashion Week, and I don't want her implicated in all of this. She doesn't deserve to be swarmed by all that negative publicity.
I understand.
Let me offer you a piece of advice, Chiori. For old time's sake. Let this Fashion Week go. There's always next year. You just need to wait for all of this to blow over.
You're free to wait things out, Venger. I'll make my own choices.
Have you ever thought maybe that attitude of yours is what's gotten you into all this trouble?
Have you ever thought maybe this
Oh my
is
God.
precisely what paved the way for my success?
Well, fair enough. Then I suppose all there's left to say is best of luck. As for the models, none of them wanted to be implicated in all of this either.
Understood. Take care.
Damn. What a tight spot, so to speak.
So, what should we do now?
Without the accessories, I can no longer use my old designs.
How could they do this? They're making things up. The boutique doesn't have anything to do with violent criminals. Can't people tell this is just a bunch of lies?
So either we could source from other, I don't know, suppliers, and and try to win this over, anywho, and or get to the source and I don't know, take care of Uther. Either
Public
or.
opinion has never been about what's true and what's not. It's about echoing the loudest voice in the room.
Mm-hmm.
I should have seen it from the beginning. Uther knows me too well. Everything that happened yesterday was just a trap.
Damn.
Well, guess all we can do is just head back for now.
Yeah, there's not very much else to it. Oh, hey.
Traveler, Paimon!
Charlotte, what are you doing here?
Looking for you, of course. Did you see those fashion tabloids this morning?
You mean that sorry excuse for an article? Oh, just thinking about it makes Paimon's blood boil.
You too, huh? Whoever wrote that article must have known the Steambird would never print something so defamatory. Unfortunately, not all papers in Fontaine share our same sense of journalistic integrity. Miss Chiori doesn't deserve to
At least
suffer all
Charlotte
this baseless
is
slander.
pretty good on that front.
I was just about to find some people to interview so that I can write an article to refute all those claims. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who misrepresent and distort the facts.
That's great! With your help, we might be able to get some
Yeah.
people back on our side!
It's my pleasure. I've met Miss Chiori several times. I know she's not the kind of person that article makes her out to be. She was the one who made the hat and tie for my camera, Monsieur Verite. Speaking of Miss Chiori, do you know where she went? Olaf told me you were all together.
She was just here. Maybe she went over there? Let's go check.
Yeah, let's go check. Maybe all.
If you ask me, I think Chiori Boutique is done for.
Damn.
I mean, what did they expect? Engaging with criminals behind their customers' backs.
They kept up a solid front, though. I've even bought from them before. Really? How was it? The owner was plenty fierce, that's for sure. Makes sense if she regularly deals with criminals, I guess. I've got the chills just thinking about it.
Cool. Oh, what the? Okay. Interesting. But, let's see. I'm trying to think about what my next course of action will be right now. Part of me does want to continue, but also at the same time, I was planning to go to you-know-whose place. The tis. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so... Yeah, because I think me and Jakal agreed around 7 or so. Try to see if we can go over to his place. So I'll probably stop it here, but I will continue next time on the stream. Most likely tomorrow, if not. So I'll kind of doubt later. I don't know. Because, as you know, connection's a bit iffy at my cousin's place. Because it's not exactly a direct Wi-Fi connection in of itself, but yeah. But anyways, yeah. I'll probably go ahead and end it here. Definitely will continue this on next stream. Probably go and step back a bit here, because I don't know, I might play this game in my own time, but probably do other stuff that's not the quest, of course. Since I still got this Sino's Character Story Quest Part 2 that has a new character in it. As well as, well, Yoimiya's that I still can't do because of the R&R stuff blocking it. I already have all the, I also guess I was wrong. Yeah, there's no Kirara hangout, but yeah. Probably talk about like the event or something, or another one where she made an appearance. Oh, because I was gonna go over to Keston's place, and me and Kyle agreed on at least around 7 or so. But yeah, don't worry, I will not continue this quest off in my own time. If I do end up playing this over at their place, I'll probably just like wander off and do like the open world stuff. Yeah, because Kyle's like, yeah, you go into Kestis today. It's like, yeah, I guess I'll go try again. And last I checked right now, he's like idle online, so that could mean he's probably around. Well, he was anyways. I don't know, it might be a bust, who knows, I might start up the stream again then. So it's a 50-50. Me and Kyle will go, see if he's there, and if not, I might end up showing there up there before Jakal though, most likely, so I might wait around a bit and or just probably tell him on Discord actually, since I, yeah, have him on Discord, Jakal that is, and yeah, just tell him, be like, yeah, nah, no dice. Yeah, I just noticed that. I guess I'll just go and see, I guess, maybe. I'll probably still go, because I said I'll, you know, at least give it a try. And if not, then obviously I'll just walk back then. Yeah, basically. Well, I better go ahead and get it going. But yeah, Topo Chichi. Yeah, I guess this will be the 50-50. I'll go there, see if he's there, and if not, and he most likely probably went out for like magic or something like that. Paul mentioned, I guess, Magic Day, as it was. You know, the expensive hobby that is Magic the Gathering. And yeah, if he ultimately is not there, then I'll probably come back and start up the stream again. We'll see. So I'll be back, maybe. No guarantees, though, I guess, but also maybe on that part as well. Maybe guarantees. So I guess I'll go and see, and I'll see you guys later here. So yeah, we'll see. Give it an attempt. But alright, see you around.